The buyer's tour can be a lot of fun. Here's someone who's been having a fun. So tell me, you come out smiling and laughing. How was the tour, the buyer's tour, and what's the great benefit of joining in on the buyer's tour besides being in a really good mood afterwards, apparently?
Well, it's a nice way to highlight lots of different things. And having been in Lucy's perspective through HALI is interesting to see how traditional ideas translate into modern carpets and the inspiration behind a lot of these new designs and meeting the owners and designers. So it's a nice, easy way to really take in the show without being overwhelmed.
And is that something that actually happens? You take in all of these trends or inspirations, let's call them, and bring them back home and interpret that in your work?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So what's your next stop here at DOMOTEX?
Next stop will be, there's a lecture at 2 o'clock with Michael Christie. That's the next stop. So, yes.
So enjoy that. And will we see you back next year? Most important question of all.
Of course, I hope so, yes.
We got her. All right. Take care. How was the buyer's tour? How did it go as a participant?
The buyer's tour was great. It was great to meet a lot of new vendors I had never seen before, see new patterns and textures that are coming out for the year. Definitely places I want to go back to, probably do some buying. And overall, this is the second year I've done it, and it's always really just interesting. And on top of it, getting to meet people from around the world who have a similar business, and I can pick their brain about what they're doing and share experiences, which is also wonderful.
What else were the highlights from last year at DOMOTEX that made you definitely want to come back and participate this year again?
It's really seeing how much is going on in the marketplace. It's very inspiring to come and see just not in the U.S., but around the world what's going on. It really helps me develop for my wholesale business. And then again, meeting people from around the world, establishing my current relationships with my vendors, and building new relationships with new vendors.
Talking to other exhibitors, they told me that the community here at DOMOTEX, or the flooring community as such, carpeting community, is very tight-knit, and that there might be a bit more appreciation that could be brought up outside of the community, outside of those borders. Do you think DOMOTEX is a way of showing the rest of the world, hey, look at us, we've done a lot of really hard work and we need to be appreciated?
Absolutely. I think it is, we're in a very small community, and I think we should be a community that supports each other, where we all are somewhat competitors, but we also should strengthen each other, and a lot of it is just done by one-on-one communications.
And that's what you get done here at DOMOTEX?
That's what I get here done at DOMOTEX.
So where is your next station? Where are you headed to after your lunch?
After lunch, we're probably going to go to hall number 9, where some of my Indian vendors are, and we'll spend the rest of the day there, and then from there try to get every hall done within the next 3 days.
Good luck on that, because there's a lot to see.
There is.
Thank you so much, Lou. Take care.
You're welcome. Thank you.
So you have just returned from the buyer's tour with Ben Evans and others. How did it go, and what is your impression?
Well, this is the second time that I took this tour, and I think to me it's very important to stay with the people that are in the same business. Mm-hmm. Mainly is the reason why I do this tour, because if you look at the booth, there are so many people that are here every year. Yeah. So in terms of novelty, really, you don't see, you see some trends, but it's in the same people who are developing different things every year. But it is very interesting to know people from US, from Europe, from India, from everywhere, especially retailers. I'm a retailer. So to me, to talk to these people and see what's going on in terms of market is the most important that you can find here in DOMOTEX.
So you're saying the community is quite small, but at the same time, you get to meet a lot of international traders, and that's probably the great highlight for you.
Yeah, the community is small. If you are in the business, after 5 years, you get to know all the people, everyone for sure, but it's nice to see the same faces every year. Yeah. And also, how is the business developing in each country? Mm-hmm. For example, I'm from Chile. Mm-hmm. In Chile, people normally follow the trends that are in US, because Chileans travels a lot to US. So for you, and for me, which I am in the retailers, it's good to know how it's going in US and what are they buying. because it shows to me what is going to be in Chile, what people would like to have in Chile next year, probably.
So that is the huge benefit of participating in the buyer's tour, I imagine.
Yeah, that is very good. That definitely is a benefit.
So for you as a retailer, what is your secret or what is your tip for others perhaps to stay fresh and new and progressive? What do you do in Chile or in your shop to provide that freshness?
Well, this is my secret, actually. I cannot.
All right, I tried to tickle it out of her, but Fort Knox.
I think the most different thing is that to buy and to create something that you really believe on it. Okay, if you believe that your product will be successful, you will probably sell it very well. So I try not to follow really what the people are doing. I'm trying to be a little more risky in my decisions. That can work or not, but not always the people like to take risk. And I do like this. But you have to believe in yourself and in your taste.
Very beautiful words to close with. We're going to add that to those DOMOTEX wisdom, to the DOMOTEX wisdom list. Do what you believe in, follow your heart, and risk something, and you'll be successful. DOMOTEX says. So Mr. Rhoda's trend tip for us was rigid board, and I made my way on over here to Hall 12. This is booth C48. You need to come here if you want to find out more yourself. Rigid board known for its extreme durability and long lastingness, and that's what gave it this fantastic reputation, and that is why it is our latest trend. Check it out. Now, I do have some of my very own personal business to take care of. Bear with me for a moment, you'll understand. I heard that there's someone here who can help me, and that is supposed to be Fabian. Hello there, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing great. How about we start off with a formal introduction on your behalf, please?
Certainly. My name is Fabian Kolliker. I'm head of group marketing from Swiss KRONO Group. Swiss KRONO Group is the biggest, world's biggest laminate producer. We have about 5,100 employees around the globe, have 10 production sites in 8 countries. And we are here with our 4 product brands from our branches in Switzerland, Russia, Poland, and Germany.
Now, I was just saying that I do have some personal business to take care of because I have laminate at home and I don't like it because it looks very artificial. And you have a wonderful solution, which is also one of the highlights here at the stand, right?
Exactly. So we have several highlights here. I would say this year we have about 80 to 90 new decors, decors mostly based on oak. So oak is still one of the highlights. But besides that, we have really nice products here, which you can...
Wow, it does. I can't tell the difference.
Touch it, and you can see it's with the content of wood, which is about 90%. It looks almost as nature as wooden parquet, as a parquet floor. So that's definitely or certainly something which is a highlight for us. And also, if you see the structure, it's embossed and registered, how we call it, and it looks very nice. And also, if you're going to touch it, it's kind of very soft and feels warm.
There is one third highlight that someone mentioned to me earlier, and apparently this is where I get lucky, right? At number 3.
Definitely.
Should we check it out?
Please.
It's around the corner, right?
Exactly, yes.
Okay. What are we seeing? This one, honestly, I cannot tell. If it wasn't wood, I couldn't tell.
Exactly. That's exactly what we wanted to do, or what we wanted to achieve. This is one of the trade show highlights for us. It's an oak, obviously, and it has a nice and deep structure, so we call it embossed and registered. It is water resistant for 24 hours with approved with an official test. We have it in various formats, so we have long planks, wide planks, and that's definitely a highlight for us to be displayed at DOMOTEX this year.
What is the best part, or from a business point of view, what's the most important part of participating?
So I would say it's definitely the high amount of international visitors. So we are quite happy to see so many people from all around the world. Since we are exporting our products in about 120 countries, it's really important for us to have such a platform to meet our existing customers, but also meet new potential customers. Then it's also good to see our colleagues from all around the world, to get them an update about our new products, about market trends, and then definitely it's also about socializing with other people, see many other people from around the world, and that's definitely, keeps us coming to DOMOTEX.
So you're working at the same company, but basically you all have to gather here in Hanover at DOMOTEX to see each other. That's nice. It's like a family reunion.
Definitely, yeah, and it keeps us young.
And it keeps you young. You definitely need to come and check out this floor right here because it looks 100% like real wood. Once again, this is laminate. Come, check it out, meet Fabian, and get the full explanation live.
Perfect, thank you very much.
Thank you, Fabian.
Thank you.
Now we all know HALI magazine, but it's time to meet the man behind the magazine, Ben Evans. Welcome. How are you doing today?
Very well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Ben, why don't we start off with a proper introduction?
I'm Ben Evans. I am the editor of HALI magazine, which we've been publishing for 40 years. And we also publish Cover magazine, which is a magazine about contemporary design carpets. We do tours. We try and do everything that you could possibly do in the rug world.
Anything
Apart from make rugs.
So let me ask you this, Ben. If you do everything you can possibly do in the rug world, except making rugs, then is this a one of the dates that is marked red in your calendar, the DOMOTEX? You have to absolutely be here?
This is the big start to the year. This is the major event that we do in the year, and it's a very dramatic introduction into a new year for us because it's sort of like full immersion immediately. But yeah, it's a very important event for us. It's also a very important event for everyone in the carpet world. It's a red letter day.
Is this actually the exhibition where you see trends being set or where you discover the new trends? I'm thinking maybe you already have those trends with you, being so into design, etc.
Yes, I mean, we do, but you tend to find here, I mean, carpets, if they're following contemporary carpets, if they're following international furniture, interior design fashions, they change a lot. It's like the fashion world, they change a lot. However, because with a lot of the handmade carpets, it takes 3 months, or a fine Persian, it takes 6 months to make the carpet. So therefore, this is all production around the world in Nepal and Iran is directed towards getting things to come here. And so some of the exhibitors see the rugs for the first time when they come off the lorries here. That's the first time they've seen the completed carpet. It's quite risky.
That's very exciting at the same time. So you're there when the trends are born, basically.
Yes, exactly. You're there and you see it, and you're the first people to see it, along with the producer, yeah.
Now, as if that wasn't enough excitement, we do have the Carpet Design Awards coming up. Subtle tip.
Yeah.
We will be hosting the awards together, Ben and I.
It's always an integral part of the of DOMOTEX, and one of the things that's really important is for any industry is to be able to sort of receive the praise and the accolades of your industry in front of people. And this is why, it gets controversial. Winners like it very much, but people grumble to us for the whole year if they haven't won.
Which is then, of course, absolutely your fault.
Which is always our fault. Always our fault. If they win, it's because they made a great carpet. If they didn't win, it's because of us. This is always the way.
We will learn more about that heavy cross to carry tomorrow at the Carpet Design Awards, so don't miss out, 6 p.m. once more. And you know what? I've been holding this for a while. It's quite heavy. I think I'm going to take a look inside, shall we?
Of course. You have a look inside that. I can look inside this if you want.
We'll check out the magazines and you check out the rest of DOMOTEX.